We're talking right now with Michael Van Erdewyk and Mitchell Behrens from the Kuemper boys tennis team. Guys, let's start off with you, Mike. How did you do in your singles match here tonight?
Singles, I won 10-6. It's kind of a long match, but I ended up pulling it out.
How did you feel like you played? Was it tight kind of throughout? Did you pull away later, or how did that match kind of flow for you?
It stayed pretty tight up until it was about 6-6, and then from there I just won the next 4 games. Felt like I finally settled into my game.
What kind of started to click for you? Was it serve or just your ground game?
It was more my ground game and just figuring out what his weaknesses were and just keeping the ball in play and letting him make the mistakes.
Where did you attack you?
Mostly on his backhand, and then I tried to get up to the net a little bit too.
Is that kind of your strength, getting to the net?
Somewhat, yeah. Or just trying to keep the ball in play until they make their mistake.
So stamina, part of the strength of your game, being able to just extend points?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've got a good forehand? Is that your strength as well as the forehand, or do you prefer backhand looks?
I feel like both are about the same. Sometimes I tend to favor my backhand, but either one is okay.
How'd you feel like you served tonight?
I felt like I served fairly well up until it ended doubles, and then I started to get tired. But
okay. We'll talk about that doubles match in just a moment. Let's switch over now to Mitchell Behrens. Mitchell, how did you feel like your singles match went here this evening?
I went pretty good. I mean, I was pretty much in control the whole time, so I really didn't feel like I was losing it. But I had a little trouble closing it out, but it ended up, 10-2, so I really didn't have too much trouble with it.
What was the strength tonight for you? Were you just kind of on your game, or were you just able to kind of attack him?
I was able to mostly attack him and make him go a little bit side to side and force him into some mistakes, hitting it out.
Did you play back, or were you able to get to the net and make it a little easier for yourself?
I played back mostly. I mean, if I can get to the net, I try to, but if I feel comfortable staying back, I just stay back.
Is that the strength? Is that where you prefer, is being on the back? Do you have speed to kind of cover the baseline?
Mm-hmm. In doubles, I prefer to be at the net, or either way, it didn't really matter. It depends on who you're playing.
You prefer using the forehand or the backhand?
It doesn't really matter. Sometimes I prefer just in the way he hits it. It depends on how he hits it, if I went to my forehand or backhand.
Did many of your games go deep into points? Did you get a lot of add-ins, add-outs, or were they pretty quick games?
I usually get a lot of add-ins, add-outs, and my games usually last a long time. Even if it's 10-2, they still last a long while.
Would you like them to end a little quicker, or do you just kind of enjoy playing and that doesn't really bother you much?
I mean, I'm getting used to it now because all my matches are 45 minutes to an hour longer than everybody else's. So I'm getting used to it anyway. So if I can be quick, that's great. But if it's not, well, oh well.
I take it you got to be in pretty good shape then.
I'm in okay shape. I could be a lot better.
Is that one of the things you're going to try and improve on as this year goes along?
Oh yeah.
Let's jump back over quickly with Mike. How did you feel like you and this team played together in your guys' doubles match?
I'd say we played fairly well. I mean, there was a little bit of trouble with hitting it at the net guy and trying to keep the ball away from them, but overall I think we played fairly well.
You guys were down 9-8 when I got here. You tied it up at 9 apiece. Things kind of slipped away for you after that. What did you feel like kind of went wrong those last couple of games?
I think we were just getting frustrated and started to lose focus of what we were trying to do, and ended up hitting it too much right at them and couldn't finish the points out.
Serve-wise, you said you struggled a little bit, especially late in the doubles. You felt what kind of didn't go right for you?
I just started to get a lot more tired, like my legs started to get tired, and got a little bit frustrated and didn't serve as hard as I could, or just started dropping my elbow a little bit.
Did you not get the first serves in? Was that part of the problem then?
Yeah, I started to miss my first serves more often because I was kind of hitting them a lot softer, and then second serves were still just nice and easy.
Mitch, what did you see from your vantage point here in the doubles match?
What I really need to work on though is when I actually come to the net, I don't need to slam it down right away, especially if it's really low. I need to just make sure I volley it, don't hit it too hard, just put it in and try to put it in a tough spot.
How many kind of matches have you guys played together as a doubles team?
I'd say 3 or 4.
4-ish, I think.
Do you feel like you're getting a rhythm with each other?
Yeah.
It's starting to feel better.
Can you tell me what his strengths are in doubles?
When he has to chase down a ball, he can usually get it and put it over and in play, and then it's usually hard for the other guy to get. So then he hits it right to me, and I can put it away in the net.
Mike, what's Mitchell's strengths?
He has a really good first serve, especially when he gets it in. A lot of people aren't used to seeing it come in so fast, and it helps us win quite a few points. And then he's also fairly good at the net too.
Well, guys, I tell you what, I appreciate your time here tonight. Thank you very much. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.